Do we have a recap for last week?
I'm not recapping. My throat hurts.
We went in a dungeon. So we discovered a dungeon in this city that we're in, and we decided to go into it. And the dungeon seems to be some sort of endless clockwork mechanism. So it just kind of seems to keep going. And we killed some baddies. We killed Minecraft creepers. We killed see, we went in that first room where there was 2 skeletons with the Ouija board.
Hold on,
we
fuck off.
we killed a gelatinous cube. That's what it was. We killed a gelatinous cube, and then we killed the Minecraft creepers. And then we went into a room where we ran into a game show host who hosted a Dungeons and Dragons game show where our lives were on the line. But if we won, we got a lot of loot. And we won, and we got a lot of loot.
And Don got donuts.
I got donuts?
Yeah, at the beginning.
No, you got waffles.
Oh, waffles, my bad.
Or pancakes. No, it was pancakes.
I don't remember.
I thought that was 2 episodes ago.
No, that was pancakes. It was literally like before you went in the dungeon.
Oh, yeah. For some reason, I thought that was 2 episodes ago when we were wandering around in the city. And now we have a bunch of loot. Some of which I was pretty sure there was something good for Nasma in here.
I can pull up the list. We got gems, art objects, potion of water breathing, 2 potions of animal friendship, dust of dryness, more art, slippers of spider climbing, broom of flying, rod of the pact keeper, more gold, potion of speed, more gold, a 4th level spell scroll, a 5th level spell scroll, a potion of fire giant breath, a bead of force, a potion of frost giant strength, more gold, elven chain armor, and a great sword of wounding.
Right. So, what I'm going to say is you guys want to leave the dungeon for the purposes of moving the story along.
I don't know, Donk. I'm pretty happy in this dungeon right now. You want to go deeper?
Is it black for everyone else?
You're not in our dungeon, I guess.
You're not there right now.
Oh.
Nasma was not in the dungeon.
Alright. Donk, this place is fucking weird. I'm freaked out. I don't know what just happened. We have a lot of gold. Let's fucking leave.
Yeah, we got loot. Yay.
Give me the loot.
Time to go.
So, you guys go back the way you came after the door unlocks, seeing as how the challenge is over. And, directly outside is Ricky and Nasma.
Hey, would you look at that?
Hey.
Nasma, look at all the gold we got.
I don't even want to know how you acquired that. That's ungodly.
It's because Donk is very smart and answered good questions. Mm-hmm.
And I'm very strong and I slayed monsters.
But that's not how we got the gold.
It was a
pop.
We got it through being smart.
It was more of a terrifying ride that I didn't consent to being on, really. That is a really fucking weird dungeon, Nasma. You should be glad you didn't come. But you also get none of our gold because you didn't come, so.
Okay.
No, that's not true. You can have my gold, Nasma.
It's all good. I got my gems.
Oh yeah. You're rich too. We're all rich.
Oh yeah, we're rich. What do we even do now?
Well, that's a good question. Because I've got a sort of temporary solution to your financial and beginning issues. That being said, What did you guys want? Because I could procure some specific items, or we could liquefy it and invest it.
I pull out the great sword of Wune. Ricky, this sword, is it possible to transfer the effects of it to my maul?
Technically, but we'd have to go find a really powerful alchemist.
That's fine. I refuse to not use my maul, so this is a very big issue for me in terms of loot finding.
Well, yeah, but that's not going to be true for everything. You have to realize that upgrading weapons also involves letting go of old ones sometimes.
No, this is
But
my
we
maul,
might.
Ricky. It's been with me
Yes,
my
but
entire life.
yes, and then you can replace it and come back to it when you find something good or similar. Right. Nazma, how much money do you have right now?
A large sum,
Just 10,000 gold.
something like that.
I'm tracking the finances of the
Ouch.
team.
10,000 gold. How, pray tell, did you procure 10,000 gold?
When I sold off the gems to men with
Interesting. And what did the loot look like from the dungeon? Did you just get lucky as shit or what?
Is that luck,
Uh,
Donk?
Huh?
I feel like that weird man recognized our awesome skill and just, bestowed upon us all this shit.
Yeah. He thought we were pretty cool. Yeah.
Sure. So, I have an idea for what you could potentially want with it. Well, looking through the list, right? Looking through all the items that I can see. Donk, you're gonna want this rod.
Yeah. It looks like a wizard rod to me.
It definitely is a wizard rod, that's for sure. I have given Donk a rod of the Pact Keeper +1.
Yeah, boy.
Remove that from the list, Rhea.
Hold on.
You regain 1 warlock spell slot as an action while holding the rod.
What does he have? The rod of
Rod of the Pact Keeper.
Keeper plus.
Oh,
Remove that.
Why am I removing it?
so good.
Because I gave it to Donk.
I'm just gonna highlight it and say Donk
I
owns this
got
now.
it.
Okay, sure.
That's
Right, looking at this, the Elven Chain armor sounds good for someone who doesn't wear armor. Looking at Donk or potentially Nazma.
Yeah, I can't. My token's not on the board.
What do you mean it's not on the board?
I
It's
see
not on
armor.
the board.
There you go.
Thank you.
Watch you slowly traverse the board. Right.
Okay, now you can click on me.
So, you don't wear armor. I'm thinking that either you or Donk want it.
Well, I already have Salnazar. He's kind of the only armor I need, so.
No, that's false, Donk.
No, Salnazar protects me.
Based.
Whatever you'd like to believe. But either way, I'd definitely give the Elven Chain to someone.
Okay.
Unless you want to keep it, Mammoth.
What?
No,
I
you
can't
should
wear
give
it.
it to Nazma.
Okay. Yeah, Nazma.
I'll
Protect
take
that
it.
frail little body of yours.
Yep, sounds good.
Right. Um. Elven Chain is on your. It should be in your character sheet now if you want to equip that.
Yeah, how do I equip that?
So you just click the little shield button under your equipment under
Yeah,
Elven Chain.
I got it.
And it counts as proficient for you because it's Elven Chain. It's incredible.
I also have the potion of diminution.
Did I give that to you or no?
I think I put it in my inventory when I got my loot.
You do have one. Okay, good. I'm just making sure.
Or maybe that was from something else.
I think that was from previous room or something.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, you looted the slime. I did not loot the slime.
Oh yeah, the slime.
And we brought everything out in that weird creeper head, I think.
You do, yes. It's all being carried in a bag that looks like the creeper head. So one of you has a bag of holding now. Who would like to hold the bag of holding?
Nazma already has one, right?
I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah. So
Let's put our bag of holdings together.
let's put it
No.
in. Put it in.
Okay.
Go.
I put my bag of holding inside Hamlet's bag of holding.
I hope this
Like-
is a meme and not real.
I think we should just
It-
explode the entire region right here and now.
Yeah, I think so too. That's what I was actually plotting while I was away for 2 weeks.
So sounds about right.
All right, so who actually does want the second bag of holding then?
I have my ring, so I don't think I really need it.
What does a ring do?
I can go inside my ring. And I'm
What? Really?
pretty certain that means I can also store stuff in it.
He has like a pocket dimension, basically. It's
Oh,
only available
shit.
to him.
Look, I'll carry a bag of holding. I don't. It's fine. It's easy. Even if I didn't have the bag of holding, I'd simply carry everything on my back because I'm that strong.
Sure.
Dabs.
So I'm giving Ramleth the bag of holding. What?
A dab
Not,
for
not
that.
dab.
It's the
Oh, there it
initiation.
goes.
You need a bag of holding. You must dab.
So what else do we want to divvy up when it comes to loot? Do you want to hold on to those potions of strength,
Yeah.
Ramleth?
Yeah,
Who
I
wa-
assume
does it-
Ramleth wants the potions of strength. Nat, do you want the we got a broom of flying. It's exactly what you would imagine it is.
Yeah.
It's a witch's broom.
Sounds good.
Zippers of spider climbing.
Yep.
I just allow you to climb up vertical surfaces, I assume.
Yeah. But you basically cast spider climb on yourself.
I got a broom now, so I'm good.
Ramleth, I guess.
put it. I think I put it in your inventory. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Oops.
I can hold all of these potions
Oh, there it
until
is.
like if we decide to go do something, we could divvy up potions. For example, we have the potion of war breathing. I assume Nazma doesn't ever need that. And
No.
animal friendship, which I assume LaRue never ever needs.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at climbing. I probably don't need to carry the potion of spider climbing.
I'll take the beat of force.
Sure.
That's just kind of a version of fireball.
Also, I'm just letting you know that the dust of dryness is one of the most insane things that exists in D&D for shenanigans.
I don't know what it does.
It is a very, very scary thing, actually.
I think we should definitely get that to Infatu, but
Oh god.
he's really growing with his responsibility, and I think this would be a great test of his character.
That sounds
development.
great.
Yeah, dust of dryness doesn't sound very pleasant. We should put it in his inside of him and see what happens.
I do. I heard that he does like it real dry, like sandpaper dry.
Mm.
What?
All right.
On
He
earth
said the
is
dry, the more
happening right now?
enjoyable.
We'll decide. Yeah, that's decided then. The dust of dryness for Tito.
Yeah. He'd like that one.
Okay, I put the potions in your inventory. Who wants the slippers of spider climbing?
I'm a very good climber, so maybe Nazma take it. You look weak.
No,
I already
Nazma
have a
has
broom
the
to
broom.
fly.
Oh, she does have the broom.
I
Okay,
feel like
we'll
the
give it to
melee
LaRue.
person should take it, but
And yeah, maybe. I'm just saying, I'm very good at climbing.
You can move up and down and across vertical surfaces and upside down along ceilings while leaving your hands free.
I
You
could
have the
do
climbing
that
speed equal
without the
to your
potion.
walking
You
speed.
could
No,
literally
you
hang
can't.
upside down.
I could do that without
Yeah.
the potion, guys. I have really good grip strength.
The point is that you literally can hang by your feet upside down.
Yeah, I can.
And
I
your
can
hands are
Still
free.
use your maul.
okay, I'll keep it. I'll keep it.
Your grip
So you want the
strength with
slippers
your
of spider
toes-
climbing?
My toes are really good at gripping
Oh,
surfaces.
no,
God
not the
damn
grippers.
it. Oh, wait. Put those grippers away. I accidentally put them onto Donk Wizardman. I put a bunch of potions onto Donk Wizardman. My bad.
Give me my potion of grippers.
Yeah, I'll be a potion master.
Okay. You want to be a potion master?
Yeah,
I should
Fuck
keep the
it.
potion of speed. More.
I mean you should
smithing?
keep the
Potion
strength
potion
potions and the speed potion. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. You also have a
I
potion
just
of
mean
climbing.
all the
which is-
random ones.
hmm
Right. Make sure you attune to those slippers.
Oh, they're Wait, they're slippers.
They're
They're just
shoes.
constant
They're-
shoes, like all the time.
What do you mean constant shoes all the time? What other kind of shoes are there?
I just thought it was. I didn't realize it was slippers. I thought it was a potion. My bad.
No, they're slippers. They're all the time things.
Oh wow, that's OP.
The-
I start climbing up a wall.
Well, I'm really good at climbing, guys.
Shut up.
I'm
Shut up.
really
Very
good at
climbing.
climbing.
You're
Shut
very
up.
good at understanding. The comprehension's low on the list.
I'm
Yes,
My
yes.
int is 8.
Her climbing's at
For the potions of water breathing animal friendship, Donk has those. You have
Yeah.
the strength potions. Donk has a beat of force. You have the potion of speed. Okay, so now we have a total gold amount. It's gonna
38,000.
It's gonna cost some money to transfer the wounding aspect to your maul. It's gonna be around 1,000 gold to do that.
Oh, that's easy. That's so cheap.
Is there anything that any of you want to buy while we're in the city?
the town.
Plate
The
mail.
city.
What? Like actual plate mail? Sure.
Also, dope ass fucking armor. I don't even know what I'm currently wearing, but I'm assuming it's
Chainmail.
baby.
You're wearing
Yeah,
chainmail.
fuck that shit. I want plate. I want fucking dope ass heavy armor.
Yeah, I would I would probably like to find something that would help me with survivability, not necessarily like AC, but so if we happen upon a shop, I would definitely just check out what's there. Maybe take something.
Sure.
Oh, he's gonna take it. He's not even gonna pay for it.
I'm gonna take it.
It'll be mine.
I'm gonna use my potion of animal friendship on the shopkeeper because according to LaRue, all of these people are animals, so
True.
You would be right.
Okay. Plate mail's 1,500 gold.
God, everything's so cheap, guys. I love having 38,000 gold.
Are you marking down all of these things that you're gonna have to do?
You're right. I'll do it now. Hold on.
Donk, you have your rod, right?
yeah, sure.
You attune to it and you're using it.
I did.
Don't have it equipped. You should equip it.
Ramlis is currently standing sideways on a building wall.
Oh, how are you
doing
that?
The slippers, dog. Look at that.
Tonk's gonna poke at the slippers. Oh, they're sticky.
I kick him.
Oh,
Don't touch my slippers, dog. I walk up higher.
Come down.
Ricky turns to Nazma. Right. Nazma. What
Yeah.
is it that you want?
Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing at all.
No, I'm good.
What do you mean? You don't want nothing.
No.
If we're going shopping, we might as well look for you as well, right?
I mean, I guess, but
You guess what?
nothing springs to mind of what I need and or want.
All right. Ramlis coming back down the building, huh? Nazma, isn't your whole shit that you're a stupid bookworm? Let's go get you some books. You can learn things and help us.
No, what you should get. I'm gonna get a cloak. You should get a cloak too, Nasba. You look really cool.
Aren't we getting cloaks from that freak that we sold the gemstones to?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they're not magic cloaks.
They are. Isn't it literally a magic cloak?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Donk. He said
They're
it would
not-
protect us from like all
They're
weather.
not magic cloaks that give us extra attributes.
How can you
such
wear
as-
2 cloaks at once?
AC
Really?
or invisibility or web.
No,
Yeah,
why
if
does
you
it
go
always
to
have to be a
if
cloak of invisibility? Why can't it be like a ring
there is a ring of
or a
invisibility.
slipper of invisibility?
There's elven slippers that make you better at stealth. I recommend Nat go to D&D Beyond and just go to magic items and peruse if you want, if you're at all curious. Right. So, I have an idea for what you could do with your liquid, especially the loot that is closer to being liquid and not actual items. So, I have a suggestion. What I was thinking is we could go to a friend of mine and invest it. Get you an actual property that you could come back to in Sunspire, a place for you to live, and sort of invest it.
What's invest mean?
It's like gambling, except
Oh,
it's guaranteed to give good things back to you.
oh. Like you gamble and it'll give either a little bit or a lot of it.
Or like a little bit over a long amount of time adds up to a lot of bit.
I mean,
Okay.
it depends on how you invest. High risk.
Oh no, nothing is high risk, yeah. Especially if we're doing it legally.
Ugh. To live on the surface. What a horrible fate.
I
I
mean,
would
we
like
could,
to gamble, yes.
I could just send you right back if you want to. I know a guy.
Let's. No. I
What?
don't want to know
Right,
any
so-
more of your guys.
So we're gonna go meet some of my people.
Oh, God.
Mm.
And I want you to. I'm just prefacing this whole experience about meeting some of my people. Okay. Don't talk to anyone if you can help it. And also, you need to be aware that some things I have to do because business requires it. Do you understand?
But I like talking to people.
Donk, you're allowed to talk to people if they talk to you. Right?
Okay.
Don't play games. Don't do stuff with them. Talk to them, but don't do nothing. Right?
Okay.
What was that?
Well,
What was that loud bit?
yeah. What was that laugh,
No-
Donk? You're making me a
nothing.
little bit nervous.
Nothing.
I don't believe that for a
I
second.
won't talk to anybody who doesn't talk to me first.
Right. Thank you. Right. So we're going to the upper city where all the rich people are.
Fine.
He sort of stands up and wipes his after looking through all the loot. Right, and there's a large sort of not manually cranked elevator, but there is an automatic sort of elevator that goes up to the upper city, goes about 500 or 600 feet up, and then there's another one to go higher, so on and so forth. You guys go up 2 elevators, which equates to about 800 feet in elevation. Meaning the
Ah.
sky is clear and you can see for miles and miles and miles. It's early afternoon, so the sun is currently behind the majority of Sunspire, and you guys are currently in the shade. It's a little bit cooler than you're used to, but it's actually quite the view. And as you're going up, you walk around one of the edges, and around one of the edges is a large marble building. And on the very front of it, there is a gigantic statue made out of bronze that is patinaed a dark brown, and it is a dragon. And it is life size. It is a 1-to-1 scale of an adult dragon.
Holy shit.
Did they pour metal on that dragon?
No,
Is it gonna come to life?
I mean, it could if you cast a spell on it.
Oh. Hey, is anybody else's ears making?
Anybody, what?
He's opening his mouth over and over again.
Oh yeah, because
uh.
of the creeper explosion. Oh
Is
yeah,
anyone
Nazma,
else's ears making popping noises?
Nat. Just an FYI, Minecraft creatures are canon D&D creatures.
Perfect. I love a little bit of Minecraft in my D&D.
It was actually very scary because they supercharged one of them. It was great.
I don't know what that means.
If you strike a creeper with lightning, it explodes way bigger and does way more damage.
I don't like
Oh, is that
being
what
up
happened?
this high.
Well, we're going inside. And underneath this dragon is the entrance to the building. In between sort of like the underside of the dragon, you go inside a building. And the first thing that you're met with is a very, very sweet, smoky smell. And it's sort of like the whole building on the inside is covered, or like there's a sort of like mist almost that relatively obscures what you're doing to a point. What do you guys do when you enter this building? And oh, by the way, it's very dark, and the vast majority of lighting in here is a dark orange.
Are there people around, I assume?
Sounds good. Okay. Are there people around? There is a singular man sitting on a chair. And he's sort of looks at Ricky and nods and doesn't say anything. And he's dressed in like a very expensive looking suit, but you could very clearly tell that underneath it he has a breastplate, and inside of there he has two weapons like tucked inside of his suit jacket. And he's like a human, a very like strongman type build human.
Don't go ask him where he got his suit from.
But I'm not supposed to talk to anybody who doesn't. Oh, okay, Nazma, come, watch this, watch this.
Okay.
Donk will walk up to the guy.
I just stand there.
And he'll just stand there staring at him with a grin.
I want to be like standing behind him, like just peering around the outside, looking at the dude and like looking back at Dunk, looking at the dude, looking back at Dunk. Where you just
The
see
guy
He's
just
kind of like waggling
stares.
his eyebrows up and down a little bit. Huh?
He
And I'm like-
he stares at Donk and turns around, like goes around and sees Nazma, and then he sees Ricky, and Ricky just shakes his head. And he just shakes his head at Donk.
Donk will wave.
He licks his lips.
Donk
Hi.
licks his lips back. Hello. My name is Donk. Who are you?
My name is Garden.
Hi, Garden. Where did you get your suit?
I got my suit from a tailor in the level above us. It was very expensive. What else do you want to know, Donk?
Nazma, he got
seen-
his suit in the level above us from a tailor, and it's very expensive.
It's good information to know, Dunk. It's good information to know.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I'm
Did you want to know anything else from him?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Stop,
Thank you, mister.
stop bothering people, dog.
Well, he talked to me first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure, yeah. I'm sure he
We
wanted
didn't break
to.
any rules. Yeah.
I'm very good at following rules.
Ricky, where are we going?
We're going downstairs. What do you mean?
Well, we just went up. My ears are
Yes.
making funny popping noises because we went up so much. And now we have to go back down.
We're not going down that far, Donk. Just
Okay.
bear with
I
me
would like
for
to
a
go
moment.
back down.
Yes, I know that, Ramleth, but we're inside. We're in your place. We're inside. We're underground, and we're doing all things. It's stone between us and the outside.
Yeah, but like, let's just say that something happened, we would fall a very long way.
Yeah, and you die.
Yeah.
What of it?
I think we should keep
Ra-
going up.
No.
Ramlet, are you afraid of heights?
What? I'm not afraid of anything. It's just that
You looking kinda pale.
You should walk on the outside of the building down a level then.
no, I don't want to.
You prove it.
There's nothing safe about up here.
Wait,
What do you mean? There absolutely is. Just don't jump off the side and you'll be fine.
I had no intention of doing such a thing.
Well, not if I don't make you.
Wait, did you hate our magic carpet ride?
It was fine. We're
No, it wasn't. She was white knuckling the whole fucking thing. Her fucking blue ass skin turned to fucking shade of baby blue. Is amazing.
Ricky, shut the fuck up. You don't know shit. That was just because I was clutching the weights so hard
Yeah,
when I was
because
walking
you
out.
were a nervous little baby.
How dare you? I've never been nervous in my life.
Donkel put a hand on Ramlet's shoulder. It's okay, Ramlet. We're all scared of something.
I'm not scared, Dong.
No, everyone's afraid of something. Some people are afraid of a lot of things. Like LaRue is afraid of a lot of things, I can tell.
Well, I'm not afraid of anything, Dong, because that would be weakness, and I'm not friend of weakness.
Fair enough. Well, let's go down the stairs here a bit. We're going to go to the right. Don't go to the left. We're going to go to the right. We're going to meet one of my friends, and then they're going to take us to the back, and then we're going to go see some dudes. Donk, when we get to the final room, I'm going to tap you on the shoulder. I need you to not bait people into talking to you here. Okay? Because these are business people. They're doing the things they need to do. Just leave them alone.
Okay. But
We're
what
happy
if I
for you,
wanted to
Mike.
do business?
I will direct you to talk to the people that you want to do business with.
Okay, I don't want to do business.
I know. That's why I said it like that. So, he leads you down exactly like you said, down a flight of stairs onto another like long section, and there's a row of doors on the left, and there's a single door in the middle of this hallway on the right hand side. He goes and he knocks twice, and a
What's on the
little
left?
sliding. Huh?
What's on the left?
You can make a perception check if you want to listen, or
Yeah. I do. Perception.
yeah, starts with a P.
Yep, there it is.
Based.
Fucking let's go.
On the left-hand side, you can hear the faint noises of people screaming.
Ricky, where are we?
Oh, you don't know where we are, right? So, welcome, my friends, to the House of Blood.
It's a good name. What's it named after? Whose blood?
Oh, a friend of mine. There was originally a vampire that used to live here until I liberated him of his belongings, and then we just kept the name after that. Well, it came with a lot of torture rooms and a lot of other things, most of which are being
And-
utilized for their proper purpose.
I wish
But-
LaRue was here so badly.
Why?
I just think he would like it.
And the sounds that you hear are currently people being tortured in order to get information or something else out of them. Sometimes you gotta torture somebody to relieve them of an infection. Infection being their wealth. So,
What?
Ramos is just nodding. Yeah. Yeah.
that
Yeah.
being said,
That's what's gonna happen to us.
the people working in the next room are working. Where are you going, Ramos?
Where am I going? Come back! Come back!
Who?
What the fuck was that?
How did you do that?
I don't know. I'm not touching my keyboard.
Wait, the game is paused.
Where am I going? Come back!
Oh. My phone was on the arrow key. That's really funny. I was like, the game is paused. You can't actually do that. What is happening?
I'm being kidnapped, Alpha.
So, Ricky looks at you and he smiles. He says, "Right. So when we go into the next room, just go with it. Right? We're all on the same page, right?
I'm definitely on A page.
Yeah.
What page are you on? Tell me about it.
Page 15.
Of what
Quite
book?
slow on.
I'm
of
on
your
the same
stone book.
page.
Your
Mhm,
stone
I
book?
read.
No, the stone book finished. I'm rereading it actually.
Oh, fair enough.
See,
So-
look, I even have a book.
We're so proud of you, Donk.
Thank you.
He
Readings for
opens the
losers, man.
He opens the door, and you're immediately met with the smell of smoked meat.
Is that your fancy
Um,
way of saying smoked human flesh?
Not human flesh, no. And you're in the middle of a giant sort of like smokehouse where they have these huge sort of barrels, these large metal barrels that are basically over the top of fire, and a lot of it is like logs or pellets and stuff like that. Some of them are being like turned around. And that 20 perception check of yours, Nazma. A handful of those, you can hear the sounds of someone inside of some of the barrels. Like crying or screaming,
wish
that
I
kind of thing.
I'd have done that perception check.
Okay, Nazma.
I'd just like to move through this room as fast as possible.
What's wrong?
Okay, I won't talk to anybody.
No.
Just smoke.
Yep.
Yeah, it
Yep,
smells like food in here.
Just smoke.
It's not food, Donk.
What?
Don't worry about it. Right, we're just moving
It
quickly
smells
through
like
it.
meat.
And you notice that Ricky has pulled up a like part of his collar, like he has a balaclava that he pulled up over his nose. As you move through this room, and the first thing that all of you notice is that there are two ogres manning this giant like 16 in a row barrels in this room. There are like 16 of them total, and there's two ogres, like giant humanoids, manning this room. One of them is gnawing on some sort of limb that's been cooked thoroughly.
Jesus Christ, you got good security here, Ricky.
I do. Well, it helps when the people that you pay are omnivores, you know? Well, that being said, here we are. Then you guys go through a door, and this door at the very far end of the hall opens up to a large room where there are a bunch of like 8 desks in a row, and everyone are sitting at the desks. They're writing something down. They're writing in books. They have a bunch of paperwork. They're just doing stuff. A handful of them appear to have like what are like basic, very rudimentary mechanical calculators, like the very old school, like typewriter kind. And yeah, the guy at the very far end stands up when Ricky comes in. Ricky, what have you brought me today? And he stands up and he like rubs his hands together and he pulls a handkerchief out of his like suit jacket and wipes his hands off and puts it back. Who are you?
My name is Donk, and this is Ramleth, and this is Nazma.
I can introduce myself.
What he said.
So you're Nazma, you're Donk,
And I'm
you are-
Ramleth.
Well, greetings, Ramleth.
Hmm.
What can I do for you guys? Well, they're looking to invest quite a bit of cash. Oh, well then you've come to the perfect place. See, that's what I do here. Are we looking to be legitimate or...
I don't want any funky business.
No, so completely legitimate then.
Yep.
Oh,
But lots
sure.
of money.
All right.
What does an
Sure.
illegitimate business entail?
A lot of return, but going to prison potentially.
Going to prison? What the hell? What goes on here?
Well, illegitimate business would be something like slave trade or
Slave trade.
drugs or uh, illegal magic trade.
No, 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 no,
No.
no, thank you.
I'm just saying, things that are taboo in most of society.
Yeah, they're taboo for a reason.
Yeah, but it doesn't really matter, does it? Because everyone makes money regardless. It just depends on how dirty your money is. If you start clean, you get little return. If you want to go dirty straight out the gate, you're going to make more money.
Yeah, we're not looking to exploit anyone.
Oh,
just like
someone's being
look-
exploited in legitimate business as well.
Yes, but on the scale of acts from somewhat acceptable to evil.
Wait, are you saying we shouldn't invest our money? Is our money gonna hurt people?
No. I
Well,
actually
that's what you said.
but I got a request today for investment into a bank. And we can actually do that. That's legitimate. It will make money. Guaranteed to make money. And again, any money that you give, you will get more back eventually.
Unless we have a global financial crisis in which the value of properties.
Yeah, but we're not Aeroshell. Okay? We're not Aeroshell. It's been a few years since Aeroshell and we didn't have a civil war. We were fine. There are parts of the world that are still affected by that tragedy, or for us, lucrative business expenses. Yeah.
All right, let's cut the talk of this shit. Then we want legitimate money investment. Honestly, I don't even feel comfortable coming to you knowing that you're doing that other stuff.
I don't do the other stuff. The people in the other chairs do that. I do legitimate business with my friend Ricky.
Yes, we'll be doing legitimate business.
Sure. Do you have the cash with you, or do you want to? How do you want to do it?
We have it in the form of not just gold pieces, but art and other such.
Oh, so you're adventurers then? It's loot.
Yes.
That is the most actual legitimate business venture, is being an adventurer. So, I assume that you guys have a name, right?
Yes.
Yes.
We're the demon servants.
Sure. All right. Hold on. Let me sit down. He sits down and he pulls out a clipboard that already has paperwork on it. And if any of you would like to make a perception check to check out like the actual paperwork he's doing, you can. If you don't care, you don't have to.
I love looking at things.
Well,
Donk will be
I
looking
also
over
have
and nodding his head like he
Nazma
totally
is just
understands.
preoccupied with the fact that there's
Mm.
some really bad stuff happening in this building.
Nazma,
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah, shoot.
Why, if we give them money, why do they give us more money back? It doesn't make any sense.
They essentially loan our money out to people at a rate in which they have to return more than what they're loaning, and that's how we get more.
Called interest, Donk.
Donk has a glazed look over his face.
And Ramleth, the paperwork he's doing is actually like adventuring loot claiming of loot. And it's like a sort of like tax form, and loot cannot be taxed in Dawnhaven. So if you go through a proper like financial institute to sell your loot, it's not taxed by the government. Other stuff can be, but loot specifically is not. As long as as long as you're not like killing other people to take the loot, or as long as it's like legitimate salvage type thing, which in your case it actually is. Because the funny part is all of your loot, you'll discover as he pulls out this really interesting sort of like box. It's like a small rectangle, and he wipes it over like your bag of holding, and it pops up like a bunch of information on like the little stick. And it literally says, endless clockwork loot accepted in legitimate salvage, basically. And it's like, what? So there's like a whole system in Magic that will identify if loot is salvaged or
We
not.
see that?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Mm.
What kind of technology is that? Wait, is that magic?
It technically is magic. So
Yeah,
if
it's
you go to, there's a plane of existence that exists for mathematical averages and things like that. If you take some of those technologies that they have in that realm and you bring them here, and you sort of enchant it with an identification spell, that it can actually identify origins of very specific things.
Mm. Yeah, mathematical origins. Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Huh.
So, yeah, I don't care. I can fence if we have to fence, but I just prefer not to. But that being said, it does appear that you have enough for the full investment of 35-ish. 33 and a half would work if you want to keep a little bit of extra cash on you.
I'd like to keep some of the gold. I need 2.5k for expenditures in the immediate future, and I would like to keep a little extra. And I owe Donk 1 gold.
Fair enough. Well, how about I take 32,
Mhm.
and then we'll go from there. Because what I do have actually that just came up is on one of the level below this. There's actually a very nice property that's actually set aside for guilds and other type of adventuring people. So it's a fairly large building. You can fit up to 7 or 8 rooms in it, but it's actually open and undeveloped. So that being said, we can invest 20 into the bank. We can spend 12 of it on renovating and giving you an actual place that you can come back to, a base of operations, or so to speak, and then we'll get returns on the 20 and go from there. For operational expenses, hiring, cleaning staff, things like that, we can just cover with the rest of it. What do you think?
I clearly don't understand what the
Donk's
hell's been
looking
said.
at everybody else.
Yeah, I'm looking at. I do a side glance at like Ricky or something. or Nazma.
Ricky puts his fingers on his brow. He's like,
Donk
just do it.
copies.
Just do it.
Yeah,
You really
just
need
do
it?
it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Everything seems to
Does it?
check out here.
Does it?
Yeah.
Well, Nazma, do you have
does
reason
it
to
sound
believe
good?
otherwise?
I
Nazma.
mean, I'm just curious why we need it.
Why you need what?
A
A base of
guild.
operations, a place to
Yeah.
come back to and rest and be guaranteed to be here the whole time, and
Yeah.
why not? What?
I mean, if we're gonna be traveling away from Sunspire.
Yeah, it's a good point. It's a good point.
I'm just curious how often we're gonna be in Sunspire. That's my only thing.
Yeah, I like the inn. The inn gives me food.
But this
I
is
mean, he would give you food too, Donk.
this is the biggest city in this region. It's not bad to own property here.
I mean, is this the building we also want to own property in?
That is a very good point.
No, it's not this building. It's on the lower level. It's nowhere near here, actually. It's
Oh,
on the other side. It's on the north side.
You heard him, Nazma. It's on a lower level. That's a good place to be.
Still many feet above the ground.
How many
But here's
feet?
here's the thing. When I say invest into the property, I mean setting you up a there's a new thing that we just discovered that you can take certain stones and make them into teleportation things, and literally, like, if you get in trouble, you can actually teleport your whole party back here.
Is that magic?
It is magic.
Look, I think it's a good idea. That way, we're not constantly on the road. If we need a downtime, we need a few months break. Say something happens. Say someone gets injured. Wouldn't be me, obviously, but say anything happens. Having a place we can come back to sounds like a solid idea.
Okay.
I mean, I just assumed if Ruru broke his leg, we would kill him.
I absolutely agree with that.
Time to deploy.
I agree with that, dog.
That's what you do to horses, right?
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
Like,
and
without a
he's
doubt.
horse, so okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we got the collar for him and everything, though.
Yeah, but if he broke his leg, you know?
I mean,
Time to be put down.
Yep.
that is one way to do it for sure.
Wait, so are we doing it?
It's up to you. I just need all of you to sign this paperwork. And the guy puts over the clipboard to Ramleth.
Is it long?
No, it's like 2 pages.
Can I read it?
Yeah.
Cool.
You already have read it while he was filling it out.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I just mean, like, is there anything like any suspicious clauses, things that could screw us over? You know, like, am I able to perceive anything that's like seems against our best interest?
No, actually, because what this is it's the first 2 pages of a notebook that is basically an accounting ledger that is starting accounting for all of your things.
Okay. Looks clean, guys. I'll be signing this. Scribble my name down and then pass it to Dong.
Don grabs the pen and he he leans over the paper and he puts the arm to like cover it up. You know, like when you're like trying to do a test or something, you want to make sure nobody's like looking at your paper. And he's just kind of like he does this for like 5 minutes.
5 minutes? What the hell?
Donk, what are you doing?
I'm signing.
It doesn't take that long to sign your name.
You don't know that.
I
I'm
do
almost
know
done.
that. Almost done?
Yeah, almost. I need to focus. Quiet.
Oh, sure.
Dong takes a while longer. And then when it's done, it's totally ineligible.
Nice, Donk. I
Thank
take it
you.
and I sign it.
Whoa, you did that so fast.
Practice, I guess.
Oh, you must write a lot.
You.
Does
I'm
it-
more of a reader than a writer, you know.
Yeah. I could tell.
Yeah. Thank
Because
you.
you're so smart and you have so much knowledge.
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Aren't wizards all about reading books? What if you ever wanted to make your own spell? You should probably learn how
Yeah,
to
of
write.
course. I have a book, see?
Yeah, but you should.
Yeah, there's lots of words in there.
Didn't you have to write when you were studying to be a wizard?
Yeah, I write in this book all the time. It's full of really big words.
Show me.
No, it's my private book. It's my magic book. You wouldn't be able to understand the magic words.
Donk, I'm convinced that if you do not show me this book, that you actually can't write.
Well, that's your problem. I can write. I just wrote. See? He points at his signature.
I just look at it. Despair crosses my face.
I just wrote this. I did it in front of you. You saw it. Nazma, back me up. I wrote that.
Yeah. He did it on the
Yeah.
carpet ride when you weren't paying attention.
Yeah.
You hear
Mhm.
Donk. You hear in your head. You hear Salazar go. All right. Give me the ledger again. Get the ledger again, Donk. We'll fix your signature.
Okay. I forgot something on my signature. Can I have the paper back, please? I
The guy
needed-
hands it to you.
I forgot to cross my eyes and dot the D's. Okay, 1 second.
And you put the pen in the glove that Salazar is in, and magically it erases Donk's signature, and then actually gives Donk like a proper signature. He actually writes it correctly.
Donk will sit there for like an extra minute. He's kind of like thinking. Oh,
I want to lean
And-
over
and-
and try and
that
see
was
it this
really
time.
fast.
And it's actually like really beautiful. Like
What?
not quite calligraphy level, but it's actually there.
How did you do that? Oh,
I just have, good signature. I forgot that I needed to do a regular signature and not a magic signature.
What was your last name is Stone Crusher, right?
Yeah.
that's wrong. His
So-
last name
so
is
it-
Wizard Man.
Well, no, but he literally signs it Donk Stone Crusher.
He's been lying to us.
Did
It's all
we
facade.
did we hear before his name was Stonecrusher? I can't remember. It was a private.
Yes.
Okay.
No, that was the thing that Donk said. He's like, apparently my last name is
Oh, yeah,
Stone
yeah,
Crusher.
yeah.
Remember? He had that whole epiphany of talking to Salazar and like
Yeah.
his whole history that he has. So and that's when you hear Donk in your ear, you hear Salazar go, "Don't worry, Donk. While we're resting tonight, I will teach you how to write and read."
Okay. Thank you, Salazar.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Salazar.
I forgot the mechanic. And when Donk replies to Salazar, that's out loud,
We
but we
hear.
don't hear Salazar, right?
You don't
No,
hear
he was just saying
Salazar.
that in his head.
That's
Yeah.
why I made fun of him by saying thank you, Salazar.
No, I just meant like if we hear Donk's replies.
That's a good question. Do they hear Donk's replies?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
What?
So the internal stuff
Broken.
can be fully internal between Salazar and Donk. I wasn't sure if
Yes,
Donk had to say
it
stuff
will
out
be
loud,
external
just because it would be very
often,
funny.
but
Yeah.
Sometimes it will be, but in this specific instance, that was a completely internal thing.
Okay.
Donk is smart enough to know something.
Me donk, me cast spell, me magical.
Thanks for some.
So, he takes the money from you, and you are left, if you want to change your total
English.
down to 6,375 gold. Or no, it would be. Oh no, that's before you spend your plate mail money and stuff like that.
So wait.
The shopping can be done off screen.
Okay, so hold on. How much? 6,000. How much?
6,375.
375. And then
Nazma.
we invested how much? 20.
32 total.
Oh,
I
that's
have a
dope.
question.
Yeah, but was it
I
10k
have ears.
into what was
You're
the
the
split?
smart one.
It was 20 for the bank and 12 for the property.
Thank you.
What are taxes? I don't really know money so good.
That's okay, Dunk. You know, I don't think you really need to worry about taxes.
But what are they?
When you earn over a certain threshold, people that look after cities will take money from you in order to upkeep
What?
things that are available to the general
They
public.
want to take my money?
Only a portion of it.
But it's my money.
But you're using public facilities like roads and
No.
building. Yep.
I'll walk on the grass from now on. They can't take
That's
my money.
also theirs.
What?
The water is also
You
theirs.
can't own the ground. That's cheating.
Believe it or not, you kind of can.
You literally can, Dom. It is one of my great dreams to control lots of land. I can't
Oh,
wait.
is it?
I can't wait to conquer some
Taking
places.
people's money is stealing.
Well,
Hey, yeah, but they have to give it to you,
It's
Donk, because you are
consensual.
strong and you look after them.
Taxation is theft.
you're so right. Don't kill. Might argue with you.
Oh, no.
Taxation is theft. You're
Donk.
right.
Donk, if alright.
Down with the government. Am I right?
Yeah. They shouldn't be stealing from people.
Yeah. Fuck the government.
Yeah, but Donk, we as strong people would provide for the very weak, pathetic people who need our help. So it's giving back as thanks.
Oh. Wait. So when they take the money, they're giving it to poor people?
Not always.
It could be perceived as going back to the poor people in the form of the strong.
Ricky comes along the side of Donk and puts his arm around the shoulder and he says, Donk, that's what I'm here for, right? So what I do is I rob and kill rich people and I take that money and I make lives easier for people that don't have money.
Wait. Donk looks really scared. But I'm rich.
You're not rich, Donk.
I'm not?
No, in comparison to the people that I do this to, you have pennies. You have small percentages of wealth.
Donk looks really sad now. Oh.
It's not that you're poor. You are quite wealthy, but you're not truly rich in the way that these people are.
Oh. Okay.
It's like how I got my horse.
I don't think I like this taxes thing, though.
No, taxes are for suckers. That's what my boys are here for, right? And all of them go,
Okay.
So is this legitimate or not then? If we're not paying taxes.
no, you're adventurers. You don't pay tax. You don't do it because you're adventurers. You're providing a service to protect people.
We didn't even
You
have to
don't
worry
ta-
about Donk.
Yeah, if anything, for
Okay.
the most part, you're getting paid tax money potentially when you go talk to the king. So,
But if anybody tries to tax me, I will
you said,
fire Baldell.
no, Donk, you send them my way and I'll deal with it,
Okay.
right?
Right.
Oh, by the way, is our time off? Because didn't we wait till it was nighttime to go into the dungeon?
No, it was evening time. It was late. It was late
Yeah.
afternoon.
Wait, oh
Yeah.
really?
Yeah,
Okay. How long did
Yeah.
it take us to go through the dungeon
Because
then?
we got
it
waffles.
was like an hour.
In the morning.
Oh, really? That's free as fuck.
Yeah,
Okay, never mind.
yeah. You were very fast. You were very quick with what you were doing.
Let's go.
Because remember, combat only takes 6 seconds per round, and you fought the gelatinous cube for 2 rounds, and then your creeper combat was 4 rounds.
Right. Okay.
So that all together was literally 36 seconds. And then the amount of oh no, you did take an hour rest, so it's 2 hours because you took a short rest in the Minecraft in the grass room.
I was just wondering if we were meant to be like, well, tired.
Nazma, we touched grass.
Fuck yeah. I've never done that.
It was nice.
Yeah.
You should do it more.
What did it feel like?
It felt nice and fluffy.
What were the healing properties of touching grass?
Like a bag of sand.
It made me feel really good.
Nazma, we should
Okay.
take you back to that dungeon sometime. It was pretty good. I mean, we got a shit ton of money from it.
So, more to invest.
Yeah, why don't we do that all the time?
Yeah, we should just keep going back over and over and over again.
Because you
pick off
guys
what-
have locked the dungeon. The
Wait,
dungeon's
what?
only available for one time every week, and you guys have taken up the slot.
Oh,
It's kind
Really?
of selfish of you guys.
Wait. It's only available once every week. Then in what? How come it's not more contested? How come we were the only people that wanted to go this week?
Right.
snooze, you lose.
Well, no, there's a whole thing about it that you got really lucky with the rooms that you got. Let's just say that.
No, let's not just say that. Tell me more.
Right. Follow me. And he takes you behind the accountant's room. There's another smaller door that's like 2-3/4 of the size, and you go through the door and you come into a huge library. And when I say huge library, I'm talking like the New York library that's just literally like 10 levels of just books, right?
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's
America.
it's a room similar to that. And you go inside, and he directly goes to a column, and the column has books all around it, but all of them appear to be like ledgers and handwritten sort of like tomes. And you get over there, and he sort of looks through it, goes around, pulls out a book that is yay big, yay wide, and he slams it on one of the desks. A bunch of people in the girl are like, shh. He's like, right, my bad. And he opens this book, or if anyone wants to take a look at the book, is anyone looking at the book?
I
when
mean,
he
he's
slams
put
it
the
down?
book in front of us. I would be looking at it.
Yep. Same.
It says the lore of the endless clockwork.
An entire book on this thing.
Sort of. Well, let me show you. And he opens the first book, and he says it says the endless clockwork was invented by a wizard who was obsessed with the idea of math and randomness and all of these things. Is like a big paragraph, and then the next page is a list. If anyone wants to make an investigation check.
Damn. Investigation shit.
Nazma, you realize that these are all names. And every name has a date and time. This is a list of all of the people who have ever died in the endless clockwork.
Jesus.
The book is 2,000 pages, and there are 600 names per page.
Ooh. What is this, Ricky? Who are these people?
You know when the top of it was flooded, right? And I had to go out of my way to unflood it.
Yeah.
And then do another thing. This is why.
Wait.
This is why it's blocked off. This is
Yeah.
why these things happen, is because you got lucky.
I don't know about luck.
This
Think we
book
could have handled
is in,
anything in there.
this book is linked to the dungeon, and anytime anyone dies, it marks it. That's why you're only available to go in it once a week, because of stupid people decide to go in there unprepared and get unlucky sometimes, like this poor sap. And he like opens a book and he like looks through it, and one of them is literally has his date, and then at the very end it has a singular word. There's just a whole group of like 6 people, and all the right side it just says acid or starvation or thirst, exposure, freezing, dragon.
Dragon.
Like literally it's like a singular word that defines how they died. And yeah.
Okay, so you're telling me you were happy to just send us in there and we may have found a dragon? Or is dragon linked to that sort of weird shit like that game we played? Because they had an option for a massive snake, that we wouldn't have died, but I could see other people who are weaker dying to it. Or is there a chance that we literally open into the first room and there's just a dragon there?
Yep, that's it.
That's a stupid. Wow. Okay. Are you sure?
I wish we found a dragon. That would have been so cool.
Yeah, that
Oh,
would have been pretty cool.
I suppose. I suppose. Well, and the other issue that it's not open for very long is because when people leave the door open, the doors in the dungeon open automatically over a certain amount of time, right? And
Hmm.
if you open to a room that's just full of a million zombies, they come outside,
Okay.
and the city gets attacked by zombies from inside the dungeon, and it's just a whole thing about let's not kill everybody. We can't remove the dungeon, so let's just block it off and like all sorts of shit. So
Feel like the city would do better to actually have a system in place to be able to enter it. Even if you're blocking it off, the fact we were able to enter so easily, yet something that catastrophic could happen, seems ridiculous.
oh, it is ridiculous when you realize that me and 3 other people have keys to unlock the dungeon in the first place.
I see.
So you literally have to go through a vetting process in order for it to work in the first place, which I let you do it. So
Alright.
you're welcome.
Well, yeah, of course, we're very capable.
That's true. Yeah.
Yep.
Nazma, you weren't there.
Yep.
But we're still capable.
We're capable.
I can still agree that you're capable.
Next week we'll take Nazma.
Yep. Can't wait.
I mean, sure. Why not? Well, that being said, you got your money. You got everything else. I have to go talk to someone real quick. If you want to join me, you can. If you don't want to, that's fine. It could definitely be a detriment for your character if you follow me to this, but it's all right.
I want books.
I'm very curious. I want to see.
I will read books.
You want to stay here, Nazma?
Yep.
Sure. Donk, what do you want to do?
Oh, I'll stay with the books.
All right.
Yeah. We're big readers.
Yeah. Very smart readers in this room.
Well, why don't we call it 20 minutes and we'll meet outside?
Okay.
20 minutes of book hunting.
What books are you looking for?
Just looking. Perusing. Browsing.
They have books like the handwritten ledgers and stuff are all like incredibly old artifact level sort of documentation of a lot of history from specifically Arashel. So handwritten notes about the adventurers that saved Arashel, or quote unquote saved the world from the catastrophe that happened to Arashel. And all sorts of like really interesting sort of things. One of the books is noted as the life, or what is it? The life and achievements of Alexander Stonetooth, as told by Billy Bones.
Same.
It's a reference.
What's
Two.
that book? What do you have there?
What was the title again?
The life and achievements of Alexander Stonetooth, as written by Billy Bones.
I pretend that I said that verbatim right back at you there, Dunk.
Oh. Stonetooth. That's a cool name.
Yeah. Would you
Yeah.
ever trade your teeth for stones?
Oh, then I could bite people really hard.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think my tusks are pretty nice though. Don't you think so? Yeah, huh?
They are looking quite sharp.
Yeah, thank you. Can I have that book?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Let me know what you read.
Okay. I'm gonna find all about Stone Tooth Man.
From Billy Bones.
I bet he's
Yeah.
some sort of rock monster.
That's funny because Alexander Stonettooth is his former character in the first campaign.
Oh, I
Um,
see.
Technically, he's still alive. Yeah, he should
He
still
was
be
a
alive,
Goliath,
right?
so
Yeah. Well, it's only been 10 years since they fought the black mold and stuff. So,
Really?
okay. So, Ramleth, you follow Ricky back through the smoking room, to the left doors. Do you continue going with him?
Yeah. If I'm gonna pussy out, what the hell?
Yeah. As soon as you get
Oh wait, actually,
past,
also whilst the conversation with the money guy and like all the shady shit just means I want to be looking around more just as we travel anywhere.
so make a perception check.
Okay.
If it goes above your passive, we'll just assume. If it's not above your passive, we'll just take your passive into account. I think your passive is 13.
All right.
Yes, your passive is 13. So, as you're sort of perceiving everything around you, you realize that this is basically a giant building that is a clockwork. It's a well-oiled machine of some legitimate and mostly illegitimate business. Are you asking questions at all or no?
Where are we passing through right now? I don't have any questions.
This
off the top of my
let's
head.
assume the smoking room.
Okay. Ricky, are the only people that you deal with here the rich ones you mentioned?
No.
Who else?
People. Let's just say specifically this room is for people that that had the choice of doing something right, and they chose not to.
What do you mean?
Right. So, if I gave you a bunch of money, right?
Right.
And I said, okay, what I want you to do is take this to a bunch of places, and I want you to feed a bunch of homeless people, or take it and build homes for homeless people.
Mm.
This is where you come when you choose to take that money and pocket it, or invest it in something else that I told you not to do. Then I feed you to dogs or my boys, and both of the ogres sort of smile and wave.
I wave back.
Yeah, so basically, we take you, a worthless person, and we give you value.
I say,
Posthumously, obviously.
you see, just rubbed me the wrong way a little bit. Some of the illegitimate business means mentioned by your friend.
Yeah, because somebody's got to do it.
But you're saying you only dabble in that with people that deserve it.
In this case, yeah.
Hmm.
Well, I try and justify it, right? If you would have set me in front of a god and the god was like, "Are you just?" I would say absolutely not. Not everything is justified. But then again, some people believe that other people have no intrinsic value, and I disagree. I believe that everyone has value, as long as someone's willing to pay for it, whether it's sex or what have you. It doesn't matter. Everyone has value. You just have to find out what it is.
Makes sense. Okay.
Well, Now we gotta go meet a friend of mine that I've been waiting to meet for a bit. I hope he's still alive, but it's fine. So, you move to the left-hand doors, which there's a row of 5 doors, and he goes to the second one down, and he knocks and opens the door, and there's a man hanging by his hands in the middle of a room that is just, it looks like a bathroom because it's got really nice tiles around the whole thing, and then there's just a drain in the very center of it, and this man is naked, tied up by his hands in the middle of the room.
Blimey, how long's he been here?
Oh, about 2 days.
2 days. And what did he do?
It's more about the fact that what he didn't do.
We're talking
See,
worse than the example you just gave me.
Oh no, this man's like a petty criminal.
What is his crime?
Existing, actually. So, in this case, right, I have a place where I provide very extremely wealthy people with a specific substance that lets them mellow out and experience the life of someone else for a bit. It's a very expensive substance that requires a lot of work to make, and a lot of very skilled people make it. This man chose to just throw it all away. He threw away an entire batch of it because he has a quote-unquote good conscience. Well, I'm all about teaching, right? I'm about making people learn lessons, whether it's by his example, right? Make him an example, or you just cut off the head, figure it out, right? Because there's other people that can make this substance for me, but this man just happens to be the expert in making this specific thing. So what I've done is I've given him time to think about what he's done, and he has 1, maybe 2 chances to tell me what he's going to do to make it right.
So he lost you money.
You know how much money you invested today?
Yes.
Multiply that by 15. That's how much money I make a week from this substance. He trashed 4 months worth of product.
What? Why did he say he had a good conscience? What's wrong with this
Because
drug?
he thought he was saving people.
Yeah, what's wrong with the drug?
It does have some side effects
Yeah.
of making you irresponsible, irritable, a bit ragey, similar to a zombie in a way.
Zombie.
We haven't quite figured it out, but it doesn't kill you, right? And the people that are taking it know the risks and they understand it. What would you do in this situation, Ramleth?
I don't think I would kill him.
You wouldn't kill him.
If he was doing what he thought was right.
Yes, but it's not right. You know why? Because I give 17% of all of my earnings to people who can't afford to live, right? That much money could feed 50,000 families for a year, and he fucking threw it away.
But what if your drug were taken and the side effects abused and other people came to harm?
No, I do it in a controlled building where I have control of everything. If someone comes down with a thing, we have a cleric in order to cure said things happening to people.
So you don't allow people to take it home?
No, absolutely not. I might be scum, but I'm not that bad. I'm no Thrum. You've seen him. Fucking fat nipple rings and shit.
Yeah, that guy was disgusting. Huh.
See that? The guy is trash. Literal trash. So.
Look, Ricky, I understand. I think it's fair. If you have that much in place to keep things safe. I still don't think killing him is right.
No, I'm not going to kill him.
Yeah,
I was
he
gonna.
said he
I was
might
gonna
cut his
cut.
head off.
No, I was gonna neuter him.
Ugh. Aish, man.
Oh, no, I want to know what you would do. And he pulls out. A flensing knife. Do you know what a flensing knife is?
Nah, no idea.
It's a very, very thin, very sharp knife.
I see.
And he hands it to you.
What do you want me to do with this?
What you think is just and right. Pound of flesh, as they say.
Can the is the guy like conscious?
Yeah, he's watching and listening.
Alright. I'll tell Jesus. Why am I being given a moral choice? What the fuck?
Or you could not do it and leave and not be associated.
Oh no, I love being associated. Alright, I'll turn to the guy. Hey. What's your name?
He just shakes his head.
Why'd you trash the drug, man? What's so wrong? I'll hear your case.
Everything you said was right. Everything. Everything. I just don't want to do it anymore.
So tell me, why take him down with you? Why not just leave?
If I don't do it, someone else will.
Exactly. So what was the point? What was the point of putting yourself in this position? You're just suffering. You haven't stopped anything. It's just gonna keep going.
Being here this long, I've realized that my mistake was just starting to begin with. But I can't do anything about it now. So he's like struggling to get comfortable. But I don't know. I don't know what to say. Other than I don't know if I'll do it again. I might. I don't know.
You might. Mm.
It's also something worth dying for.
What? How is this worth dying for? If no one's getting hurt.
You say that no one's getting hurt now. But my wife and children would beg to differ. And he looks at Ricky with a look. Make an insight check for me, please.
Oh my god, please. Please roll well. Please roll well. That's fine.
You know this look. Unabated, unadulterated hatred.
Ricky, what is he talking about?
You gotta get him to start somehow. And he looks at you. Well, yeah.
You said this guy was hanging from the ceiling?
Yeah, by his wrists.
Yikes. Ricky, I'm not gonna harm this man.
You're what?
I'm not going to harm this man.
Oh, I wasn't going to neither. And he goes over and takes the knife from you and cuts him down. I just want to see what you do. And he looks at the guy and he goes, right. They're actually being held in a hotel. One level down. Go get him. Go talk to the man at the door. He'll send you in the right direction. Your clothes are over there. Don't fucking do that again. Please. Or, if you don't want to do it anymore, give me the formulas, give me the plans, give me everything, and I'll find someone else to do it so you don't have to have a bad conscience. And Ricky looks visibly upset.
not my business anymore. I'm gonna be quiet.
Right. Let's go get the two troublemakers.
Rammy's quiet. She'll follow you.
Ricky goes back to the library. What's Donk doing right now?
Donk's looking for a book that has a picture on it on the cover.
Okay.
And if he can't find one, he will flip through books until he finds books with pictures in it.
And the funny part is this whole time you're sort of looking through books, and Salnazar is like, no, not this one. No, 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 no. And like,
But I
eventually
like the
he-
look of this one.
I know that, Donk, but there's a book that I'm looking for to teach you how to read and other things. And yes, we can find you a nice picture book, but there are other things that we want you to read when you are able to do so. So just trust me, please.
Reading seems hard.
It's not. It's just hard right now. And it's okay. We'll get there, and then we'll be able to write, and you'll be able to actually pick up the facade of a wizard.
Yeah, but why can't I just keep lying about reading and like it's working?
It's because, Donk, I'm so proud of you as an ancestor of yours. But there are certain things that I would like you to be able to do by yourself and on your own. And one of those is to read and write.
Okay. But I've gotten this far without reading and writing, so like I became a wizard without reading or writing, so
You sure did, Donk. And I appreciate that more than you know. But now is the time to become a little bit educated. And we will accomplish this together. Okay?
okay.
Because being strong has many forms, Donk. One of those is by, yes, being able to shoot fireballs. But the second one is being able to outwit your opponent, be stronger, smarter, be able to read and write. Because there are people that cannot read or write. And if you can read or write, that makes you more powerful than them in a lot of ways.
Wait, do people do combat in reading and writing?
There is a way to, absolutely. Being able to beat people up with your words is actually a power that I recommend that you have.
You mean like yelling at them?
In a way, absolutely. There are spells that require yelling very loudly, and then it amplifies it, and you do damage.
Okay, that sounds good.
Right. And he literally sent you to a book about language. So it will assist you in learning how to read and write.
Okay.
But he also gets you a very nice like art book about like really famous paintings and things like that are actually very, very pretty.
Nazma, look at my book. Isn't it pretty?
Good choice.
Thank you.
Nazma,
Mm-hmm.
what books are you looking for?
Just looking. The specific book.
What specific book?
I said no specific book.
No specific book. Make a perception check for me, please.
Told you, just looking.
Even with a 3, there is a book in near Donk, but on the far right side of him. You hear the rattle of a very light chain come from down the hallway. What do you do?
I asked Dunk if he can hear it. Dunk, can you hear that?
No,
like a-
just all I hear is the sound of my own thinking.
You don't hear? It's like a slight rattle.
Do I hear anything?
No, you hear ringing because you're deaf from getting blown up by a creeper.
Oh, my ears are still popping.
Okay, yeah, no worries, no worries. I
Are you hearing
start like
things?
no, no. I thought I heard something, and then when you said that you couldn't hear it, it went away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dunk goes back to his art book.
Hmm.
And you
I
hear
swore
you hear the gentle rattling again at the very end of the hallway.
I like start walking towards the direction to see if it gets louder.
It does.
Okay. Is it like far enough away that if I follow it, Dunk can't see me?
Yes.
Okay. Dunk, do you want to come look at some books over here?
I have all the books that I need right here.
You not
This
give
is
me some
like
pretty ones over here too, you know?
this is like 5 more books than I already have. But okay, if you're scared of the library,
Yeah,
it's fine. I'll come with you. Don't worry.
it's so big. And I continue walking in the direction where the rattling is coming from. With
Sure.
Dunk's toe.
You get to the end of the hallway, and directly in front of you, at eye height, there is a medium-sized tome about yay thick. And directly on the edge of it is a beautiful silver metal chain. It's not specifically silver, it's a very, very lustrous, shiny chain attached to the spine of a book. And it's like you notice it rattles and you look up, and on like almost like a timer it like the whole chain like wiggles and makes the chain rattling noise.
I mean, I grabbed the book. I
You
feel
grab the
the
book.
Yeah.
Will you make a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
God, I hope I get a fucking 1. What am I doing? What? What am I
So,
doing?
a wisdom saving throw. So on the main page, you click on wisdom, like the word wisdom, and then you click. Wait, is that the saving throw?
It's on the right side of the page.
Oh yeah, it is on the right side. Wisdom saving throw. There's a
Oh
whole
no.
section of saving throws on the main page where the skills are.
Oh,
The upper right.
I see.
This
Wisdom
is a brand new system. You grab the book, and the chain wraps itself around your hand,
I really
and
enjoy it.
it wraps itself around your hand, and the book pulls itself into your hand and immediately opens.
To where? To what? What is it open to?
The right in the middle of the book, you're looking into a blue and green lustrous void, into almost like space material, stardust. What do you do?
What are my options?
You have like it almost looks like a portal.
Does Dunk notice this in any way, shape, or form?
Probably not.
Dunk's just looking at his art book.
Yeah. Oh, that one's pretty.
I shout to Dunk at the same time that I reach out to touch it.
Oh, what's
Dunk!
that?
Does anything happen when she touches it?
uh, she pulls it out and just opens it right to the middle and looks at it.
There's just nothing else.
Nope.
Alright. But I still call for Dunk.
That's a weird picture book.
Doc, you can
I was
see, you can literally see like the green and blue energy coming off of the book as she looks at it.
I
Arcana.
have never seen
Can you do an
anything like
Arcana
this.
check
Sure,
for it?
either of you, both of you, if you want to do Arcana checks, you're more than welcome to.
Your Arcana sucks.
Mine's so
You
much
are
better.
unsure.
Dunk.
A
I've
moment,
never seen something like this.
a moment
Ever.
later, you notice like a face looking at you, but it appears to be draconic in nature. Looks like a lizard of some sort.
What? Nazma?
Dunk. Is that a face?
Looks like it. Wait.
But it's unlocked.
Uncle pull out his club and he'll poke at the book.
Ugh.
Your rod, you're pulling out the rod of the pet keeper and you're like poking
No,
at
no,
at
no,
the,
just my regular
oh, your
club.
actual club. Okay.
Yeah.
Ugh.
The club goes inside the portal, and the face just sort of looks at the club. What are you doing?
It talks.
Oh.
Who are you,
Who are
Miss Lady
you?
that opened the book?
You called to me.
I did not call to you. The book called to you. I just happened to be here. What's your name?
So you and the book aren't the same?
No. I'm technically a separate entity from the book.
Then how are you in the book?
I'm not in the book. I'm
So where
inside
are
my
you?
home that happens to be inside of the astral plane.
So this book is the astral plane.
No, the book is a book. It just happens to have a section of it that's able to access a part of the astral plane that happens to be in my home, which is the second part of that book. If you look at the back of the book, it's actually not a full book. I have the second half of the book, and which is why the chain is only so long. The book is attached to you, and now it's going to be there forever until you get this half of the book, and I'm not telling you where I live. So good luck with that.
Okay, I didn't ask.
I'll just let you know. Hey, you're sort of cursed for a little while, unless you want to get the curse removed by someone. You're more than welcome to do that, or you could come visit me in the astral plane, and I'll give you the second half of the book to get the book off your hand.
But you won't tell me where you are.
No. Why would I do that? Why would I make it so easy?
But why would you even offer in the first place then?
I don't know. Feeling generous today, I suppose.
Okay.
Well, that's nice of him.
I guess so, Dunk.
Congratulations, Nazma. You got your own Salnazar. Isn't that right, Salnazar? Yeah,
but
she's
mine's
got a book.
significantly more annoying.
I'm not an annoying creature.
So
I
then tell me
am
where
a
you are.
pest more than anything else. Sort of.
Most pests are annoying.
What's your name?
Oh, my name is Duford.
Doofus?
Salnazar, say
No,
hi to
Duford.
Doofus.
Duford. My name is Duford Sunscale, and I am not a big fan of this stupid book.
Doofus.
I know you like the book.
Yeah, what did it do to you?
Because I'm stuck in the astral plane because of the book. And I'm not
Right.
telling you where I am because I don't know where I am.
What did you do to get stuck in the astral plane?
Oh, I tore the book in half, and then the book was like, no, we don't accept that here. And then it was like, now you're suffering in the astral plane. Time doesn't go as you think it does in the astral plane.
Yeah.
It doesn't really pass at all. So I've been here for a long time. I have no
How
way
would
of
you know that
knowing.
time passed? Yeah.
What?
What? Nothing. I was just curious about some stuff. I mean, I would do the same if I was the book and you tore me in half.
Well, to be fair,
A little on you.
it is on me, but it did happen a long time ago, and I was hoping the book would forgive me.
No forgiveness.
No, of course
Right.
not.
So how would one get into the astral plane?
Well, you either have to find a portal or a sorcerer or someone willing to take you to the astral plane. And then you can find me by the use of a compass, and I can tell you where the compass is because it's in my tower, which is on the east side, closer to the mountains in Dawnhaven. Because I'm assuming that you're in Dawnhaven by the look of the fact that you're in the library at Sunspire.
I'm assuming this is where you ripped the book in half.
What?
What?
I did not rip the book in half. Technically, I was fighting over someone for it, and we both ripped it in half. And he left me here because he thought it would be very funny.
It is kind of funny.
Yeah, it is a little.
But it's not, though, because I'm stuck here.
Who was the person you were fighting with over the book?
Oh, his name is Ricky. He's like a complete asshole, and I don't like him at all.
Alright, I had enough of
Oh.
this conversation. I closed the book up.
You hear?
Anyway, Dunk, I think we should I'm fine to live with this. We should go.
You don't want to go to the astral plane?
No, I'm good. And I kinda like wrap the chair like the book in my hand and I kinda just put it behind my back and in the hopes of just forgetting about it. And no
Okay.
one else sees it.
Because if you wanted to, I could rip my art book in half so you could go to the astral plane.
I think maybe we don't rip any books. We don't touch any more books. And we
Okay.
just go wait near the entrance.
Wait. What about the books I'm touching right now?
I mean, they're fine. We can hold on to those ones. Yeah, that's all good.
Oh,
But
okay. Okay.
no new books. Yeah, no new.
Okay. That's
Ricky
good.
and
You're
Rhea
smart.
come around the side as you guys are having this conversation at the end of this like little hallway of books. Right. What'd you find? I see Donk's got a nice picture
Oh,
book.
no, not a lot, right? Don't not yeah, just the picture, just the art book.
Yeah. We found
We
picture books. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
My,
Yeah.
aren't we acting suspicious?
Yeah, that's
What?
suspicious as shit, isn't it?
What
No,
do you mean?
What you got behind your back there, hmm?
none.
What'd
I
you
have
find?
that.
What is it?
I didn't nothing.
You're you are a terrible liar.
Yeah, she really is a terrible liar.
I'm not trying to hide
You know,
anything.
talking to people is my specialty, right? I'm an expert in revealing lies.
We found
I'm
that
good
out,
at
didn't we,
talking
Dunk?
to people too. Yeah.
Yeah, Dunk is. Dunk, why don't you
Nazma,
why don't you talk
what
to
did you find? What did you find?
I found this picture book.
Not
Yeah.
Dunk. I
Show them
know
your
that you
favorite picture, Dunk.
Yeah, see, look, here it is.
I thought you
And
liked
why?
reading, Donk.
I like the
He
one with
does.
the trees.
Ricky
He
walks
likes
over
to
to
read
Nazma.
pictures, and pictures are worth 1,000 words.
Ricky
True.
walks over to Nazma and looks you straight in the eye. What did you find, Nazma?
Uh, just past mistakes. You know how it is.
Past mistakes in it?
Yep.
Like
That's not
what?
how a
Anyway, shall we
British
go?
person would use in it.
Shall we go?
He's not British. He's Arishellian.
It's not how it works.
So
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
You can't just put in it on the end of any sentence, you bitch.
Ricky can because
In
he's
it.
not British.
God damn it.
Isn't it?
That's why Nemoidians having that accent. It's a Nemoidian accent.
Uh-huh.
So-
This dumb book called to me, Ricky, and
Oh,
wouldn't you have it?
you found him, didn't you? That's funny. I forgot where I put him. Yeah.
Part of your
Show it.
Undo.
Show him to me. Show him to me.
I don't want to talk to him, but you can look at the book. And I hold the
Oh,
book and I
no,
make sure
oh.
that it's like, closed.
I can hear him still going. Right. Do you want me to get that removed for you?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Do you actually want to find a real book that's actually good for you as well?
I don't know my books right now.
What? What do you mean?
I think I'm ready to just get this one removed.
Right, I got a boy for that. All right, and he snaps his fingers, and this like, very clearly a cleric of Aeontis comes over, and he's like this very like old man dressed in like his cleric garb comes over. Oh, you found him. Well, come here. And he casts remove curse, and the chain drops from your arm.
You guys should probably put that somewhere safer.
No,
Oh.
it's funny. It's funny because people try and leave with the book, and they can't leave with the book because there's a shield if you do it right. I have to give you permission to leave with it. So he's just sort of stuck there forever, and I find it funny because he doesn't age and time doesn't pass for him.
So how
So
long has he been there?
15 years.
You've trapped someone in a book for 15 years.
Well,
Yeah.
technically, it's not a book.
It's
the
it was
astral
it's half a book.
What did this guy do?
He's
Oh, he was extremely annoying. He's like a really powerful wizard that thought he's better than me.
Uh,
So I tore the book in half, and it turns out it sent him into the astral plane, and now he's stuck there forever. And no,
Ricky,
I
has
have no
anyone
intention.
ever told you that you're not a very nice person?
I get told that constantly, Donk, actually.
Well, I think it might be true.
I know it's true. I'm not a good person in the end. I try and help people when I can, but for the most part, I don't really care for it.
I think you should let him go.
You think I'm going to go to do the work for that? If you guys want to go do it, sure, we can go do it. I'll get the compass out of my room. We'll go on an adventure. I'll send you to the astral plane. We'll go do some cool shit. If you want to go save him, go save him. I don't give a shit.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I feel like it'll provoke interactions in which I don't want to deal with.
What do you mean? What don't you want to deal with?
I mean, I'm gonna assume he's gonna want to come for revenge if we do free him.
Oh, probably, yeah, but I got people for that
Yeah.
as well.
I don't think Ricky needs your protection.
I'm not protecting him, and I wasn't offering. I'm saying that I don't want to deal with any aftermath that could come our way.
I think he'd be quite
Oh.
grateful if you saved him.
That's true. He probably want to have sex with you or something. He's a very lonely dragonborn.
What?
Huh?
I'm good.
I'm just throwing it out there. He's not a bad guy. He's just annoying. It's like
Sounds
that little
awful.
tickle that you get in the back of your throat when you drink milk.
What? I don't have a tickle when I drink. What are you talking?
You don't
be
have a tickle
allergic.
when you drink milk. What do you mean?
You allergic to milk?
I might be. Now I think
might
about
be.
it. What? I fucking love milk though. It's like a little tickle and it just happens and it goes away eventually.
Yeah, that sounds like.
I think you're allergic to milk.
I think you are too.
Do you get red in the face when you drink the milk?
No,
Is it harder to breathe?
no. It's just a little tickle in the back of my throat,
Does
like
your
everyone
tummy
gets.
go rumbly?
A little bit. Not shitting myself for nothing, but
He's allergic to milk. Mhm.
He's allergic to milk.
Okay, Mr. Dragon Man, you're gonna have to stay there a while. Sorry.
and the cleric takes the book and like walks down to a different section of the library. Right. Well, so what are we doing now? I got no plans. I got nothing. What do you guys want to do? Nazma, what do you want to do? We got a whole day ahead of us. We have 2 days before you have to go see the king.
Shouldn't we go to
What do you want to do?
bed
Bed?
soon?
What are you
Yeah.
talking about? It's just starting the evening. We could go drinking. We could go play. We could go punch some people.
We can both punch people.
Yeah, sure. I got
I
lots
don't
of
really
people that
wanna-
need punching in the face. What?
I don't really want to punch people.
You wanna kill
but
some bad
Nazma.
guys?
Nazma, have you never punched someone in the face and it just felt real good, like you had a real punchable face?
Yeah, but I don't really want to do that
Why?
because I don't want to.
What do you
Well,
want? Nazma?
what do you want, Nazma?
I don't know.
What are your hopes and dreams? What are you thinking? What's your goal in life? We know that this one wants to be like the strongest person ever. This guy
Yeah.
is a wizard, and he wants to do wizard things. We don't know nothing about Nazma. What's going on?
Just want to read some books.
Then,
I'm not
well,
gonna
right, we're
chain
here.
wrapped
Let's
around
read
my
some
arm.
book. What?
What?
What did you say?
I said I don't want a chain wrapped around my arm.
You want a chain wrapped around your arm? We could
said
get
I
that as
don't.
well.
I said I don't want.
Oh, you don't
I
want it.
just
I'm
want
just
to read
saying
a
we could
book.
go get the book again.
No, thank you.
Why?
I don't want to hear that man's voice.
Why not?
Why would somebody want to be chained up?
Yeah.
Oh, there's actually quite a lot of reasons for that.
Sounds
Anyway,
Well,
book
like
reading.
they're a
sounds
werewolf
despicable.
and they have to be tied up before they turn into the wolf.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Sure.
That's a good reason. You're right. Mm-hmm.
that is a good reason.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Nazma,
Mm.
what did you do back home that was fun? What did you do when it was fun back home?
Read.
Why did you become an adventurer then? What's your deal?
For more books.
What kind of book do you want?
All of them.
Maybe we should just leave her here forever then.
The ultimate bookmaster.
Not for knowledge.
Reading's
Right.
boring.
Reading is indeed boring and for nerds, but
Yeah.
when someone's a nerd, you have to embrace their things that they enjoy. So, if we're gonna read, right, we're gonna get books. What kind of books do you like to read, Nazma?
Anything really. History. Culture.
History books, eh? How far back are we talking?
Recent history.
Recent history. Where at?
Anywhere.
Anywhere. Right. So we could go on an adventure to go get books from Airshell. We could go to the most violent and inhospitable place in the world at the moment. We could go find books in the ruins where there's lots of monsters and mold that will instantly disintegrate you and you die.
What's wrong
What
with
do you
these
want?
books?
What?
What's wrong with the books here?
There's no risk. And you're not reading them. I mean, Dog has 2 books he's ready to go with.
Yeah.
And then
Is it
the person that's like,
Watch
I
this
want to
book.
read books. She has no books.
Yep.
Just saying, if you want to be an adventurer, let's go get you some books.
Sounds
Some
good.
books that no one else has. Maybe that's for the future. But either way, we'll figure you out, Nazma, one of these days. We'll figure you out.
Yeah, not that hard.
Well, yeah, but books are books. Books can only get you so far, right? It's very clear that you're magical in nature, right? You're like a magic lady doing magic lady stuff. Do you know where your magic came from?
Yep, my dad.
Right. We know
Who's
that.
your dad?
Yeah, who's your dad?
Who's your daddy and what does he do?
That's a great question.
We could go meet him.
I'm good. Think
Why
so.
not?
You don't like your dad?
What's wrong with your dad?
My dad's pretty pathetic. I understand.
Yeah. He's not pathetic, but yeah.
My parents were also not very powerful.
Oh, my mother's pretty powerful, but my dad, nah, not so much.
It's because they're dead.
Uh.
I mean, if they were powerful, they wouldn't be dead, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
How'd they die?
Totally.
No, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Wait, who raised you, Dong? Actually, that would
My
explain a lot.
village.
No one.
Wait, what did you say? Who raised Doc?
Yeah.
My village.
Your village, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, it takes a village to raise someone.
Are
Mhm.
they like rather neglectful? Did you
What? I don't know what that means.
did your village ignore you for much of your upbringing?
No, I had lots of friends.
I see.
Like chicken and donkey and doggy.
Hmm. I understand so much more. Huh.
Yeah. Did lots of parties. We
Th-
play tag.
Who won?
Oh, usually me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm very smart, so I outsmarted them.
Uh,
Yeah.
um.
Donkey didn't stand a chance. So that's why Nazma.
Yep.
Wait, what are you?
What?
You like some sort of water elf?
Yep.
So does that mean your father is water?
You gotta.
Oh, like like a waterfall or like a river or
I'm he's he's not the water side of me. He's the other part of me.
What does that mean?
wait, he's the elf side of you?
Yeah, but I'm not really an elf. It's more like a genie is what he is.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Told us about the genie. What? Oh,
Yeah.
you're very confusing.
that must
What?
mean you're very powerful.
Yeah, I'll believe that when I see that.
Ooh. What do
Hey,
you mean? I saw Nazma cast magic.
yeah, she can cast magic.
I haven't seen you cast any magic.
Hmm. I don't need magic. I just need my queen power. And my own,
What?
obviously. And then I flex.
Obvious.
You need somebody else's power? Why?
I don't need it, Dong. But I
What's
like
wrong with
it.
your power?
My power's plentiful enough.
Okay, so why do you want someone else's power?
Are you Dong, are you religious?
What's that?
Do you have a god? Or a goddess? Someone you believe in? Pray to?
No.
What about you, Nazma?
No.
Really?
Yep.
There are so many gods in this world, and you both don't care for a single one.
I haven't met any.
It's not that I don't care. It's just there isn't one that sticks above the rest.
What about Ricky? Ricky, what about you?
Oh, absolutely. Are you kidding me? What do
That-
you mean?
Thank God someone here is normal.
Normal's relative. You could choose to or not to worship. It's up to you. For me, I'm a huge fan of the pantheon of the mundane. You get me the riches that I have today.
Wait, have you met a god?
Oh yeah, the first time I died.
What was he like?
He was really mean to me, but that was because I was a bad person. Like real bad. I used to beat up old people and take their money.
Yeah, that's kind of funny though.
But now I'm respectable. I'm a sort of take money from rich people, give it to poor people type of charity worker. Charitable, you could say.
Wait, so Ramlet, it means you met a god, right?
I've met my goddess, yes. Twice, actually.
Oh. Well, that makes sense why you would be religious. I mean, I haven't met a god, so I'm not religious.
And what if you were, Donk? What if you were to
Mm,
meet a god and that god was like, "Hey, I want you to go kill a bunch of people."
uh, like, are they nice people or mean people?
Does it matter?
I think it matters.
Well, no, that's why I'm asking. To point you in the right direction.
Oh, you
Because
gonna are you
there
gonna
are gods.
invite? Are you gonna meet me someone?
Oh, well, I know people who could do it. I know people who can talk to gods. I know people that can literally talk to them, and you can ask them questions and stuff.
You do?
Yeah, of course. I know all sorts of people.
Oh. I might use that.
It just depends. It just depends on what you want and who you're looking for exactly. Here, what I'll do is follow me, and he goes to one of the far sections of the library. He pulls out a book about the gods of the world, and basically hands Nazma the book. So what
Awesome,
we'll do is what?
I will read this.
And he looks at you, and it's basically a more in-depth version of the handouts that I made in the journal section of the virtual tabletop. There's all the information on all the gods that exist.
I'm gonna when she gets given the book, I'm gonna prompt her. Open it.
Wait, so which god did you meet, Ramlet?
I met my queen, the Venom. Her name is Aspasia.
In this part of the world, her name is Aspasia.
She's very prevalent amongst the Dominion, so I don't expect you guys to really have to understand her as well as we do.
Was she nice?
She's perfect. No.
Okay. It sounds like you got a crush.
Ha! No. It's not a crush. It's not a
You wanna get married?
dog. What the? Alright, hit dog.
Ram with the spacia, sitting in a tree. KISSSNG.
Donk, you're disgusting. I have absolutely none such debased ideals around my goddess. She?
And Ricky looks at you, and his eyebrow raises on one side.
What? I don't care for sex or romance or any of this trash. It's not something I care about. I care about getting stronger. I care about power. My goddess promised to bolster me if I work for her, and I will.
Yeah, maybe some of you just need a religious awakening. That's all.
I understand. Before I met my goddess for the first time, I didn't believe in the I didn't care for the gods. Obviously, I
Yeah.
only cared about
It's
physical
good that
might.
it's good that one's looking out for you. It's good that you found one that fits as well. I think it might be an issue as well that some of the gods have issues with people like probably Nazma's dad. The outsiders are kind of an issue as well in some
Who are
cases.
the outsiders?
So imagine, right, that you have the gods in all of their glory and their omniscience and things like that. Some of them are, some of them are not. And then you have the ones that are just outside of that are not quite powerful enough to be called gods. And they're just like people that can provide power, but they're also not quite a god. For example, there's lots of demon lords and the people in the Feywild, and there's lots of undead creatures that can do it. Like some liches can also do it. They're considered outsiders, but outsiders can be very scary, and they have lots of things that they can do. So just be awares, you could say, that there are people and creatures in this world that can give power via contract, and those are the outsiders.
What's a contract?
You know the thing you just signed to give
Yeah.
money to the bank and do the thing? That's a contract. Just
Oh,
saying.
I've done a couple of those, yeah. Mhm.
You've done okay, Donk. That's very suspicious. as well. But you know what? We'll leave that as it is. Nazma, do you have any experience with contracts?
No,
Why not?
because I haven't.
You want to?
No.
Well, you're an adventurer. You could take contracts as an adventurer if you want to.
I could.
Wait,
Oh,
so
for
your
what?
father's like really powerful?
That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard.
Why doesn't he come and questing with us?
I think he's kind of busy.
Oh,
Hmm.
that makes sense. He's probably
Yeah.
very busy being powerful. Yeah.
Busy man.
Hey, you guys should come with me and visit the temple of my queen. And you can see how you feel about religion.
That would be very hard to do, yeah.
Really? Why?
Yeah, there's no one here worships her. Are you kidding me?
What? What do you mean? How does no one here worship her?
Because
So,
pain
I
is
guess.
not something that people here want to worship.
Why?
Pain?
Mm.
What do you mean pain?
Oh, the venom is like, okay, so according to history, according to the man that wrote the book, right, that the first person, we're not sure if it was human, elf, it didn't really matter, but that person was split into a bunch of different aspects called echoes. And those echoes are gods. As we know it, the gods of humanity, the term of humanoids, like all the people that exist in the world. Those are the pantheon of echoes. So if you take the echo of what it means to be a person, you have things like lying, regret, your ancestry, fears, hope, passion, dreams, love, insight, and pain. All of those are aspects of what humanity as a whole can feel. So all of those are gods. The venom is the echo of pain. Most people, like Donk, your history is probably deeply integrated into Efian. Efian is the goddess of ancestry. So imagine a god that literally owns a book. It literally you can look at all of your ancestors throughout history. That's an actual artifact associated with them. So
Cool.
Efian has a literal book that you can look at and actually look and see what your whole ancestry is.
Hold on. I'm still taking issue with this. You're telling me in the biggest city of the entire
Yes.
region, there's no one here that worships my goddess.
I mean, there could be.
I mean, that's
We'd have-
ridiculous.
Well, we'd also have to go to places where pain is like a big thing.
Why would you want to be hanging out with pain?
Pain is
I
how you
don't
get
understand.
stronger, dong.
That's not true. I've become very strong and not very much pain was needed.
Probably because the pain doesn't get through your thick skull.
No, when I get hit on the head, it hurts.
So you have experienced pain.
Well, yeah. Everybody has.
Exactly, and it makes you stronger,
Yeah, and
dong.
nobody
See,
likes it.
yeah, you're not meant to like it.
Then why do you want to keep hanging out with it?
I put my head in my hands.
Because everyone's experience with gods and religion is very personal, Donk. Don't
Ramleth,
question
are
it.
you stupid?
Am I stupid, dong?
Yeah. Nazma, do you like pain?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Right.
Riki, do you like pain?
Oh, if it's in the right instance, yeah.
Okay, that's weird.
There are many ways to interact with pain, dong. Guess what? You can also deal pain to your enemies.
Yeah,
Ricky
but
just points at Ramleth.
Yeah, I nod back.
I like defeating people, not necessarily causing pain.
Yeah, but pain is like... Pain is such a thing that's like, it's integral into existence. Whether it's sadness, sadness is a form of pain. physical pain, emotional pain, things like that. Donk. It's like it's just an aspect of existence for us mortals.
Someone deserves pain. It feels very good to deal it.
It can.
You guys are weird.
Look, Donk, think about it this way, okay? Our good
Mhm.
friend LaRue, very strange little man.
Yeah.
And how are we fixing him? Through pain.
Uh,
If we didn't give him pain, then he'll want to fuck horses, Donk.
oh.
You understand?
Yeah, but that's like that's something we have to do.
Right. Exactly. Doesn't have to be
But you have a
pleasant.
choice.
I-
You don't have to do more pain.
I want to, Donk. I like it.
Is the pain lady nice?
She is powerful, capable. She looks after her followers.
This is true. Most gods do. They look after their followers, make sure that you're set up to do whatever you need to do to succeed. It just depends. Some of them are a bit more benevolent than others, but outside of that,
Wait, Nazma, does your dad look after you?
No.
Why not?
That's a question for him, I guess.
Hmm. Well, how do we ask him?
Um.
I would assume he finds us, right?
Yeah, that's normally how it goes.
He's not really the kind of person who can just be like, "Hey, puppy, where you at?"
You really call him up for a Sunday chat every week, you know?
But you could though, if you tried hard enough.
I don't,
Why?
because I don't.
But it's probably real nice, right?
Ricky. Oh my god, I wish we hadn't spent our money. How much would it cost to set up a place of worship for my goddess?
How hard could it be? You just have to, like, hit each other in the face, right?
Yeah, you want to go do that
Yeah.
outside, Donk?
Yeah, let's go do
No. I'll watch you and Nazba hit each other in the face, though.
I'll hit anyone in the face.
Would that make Pain Lady happy?
You know what? We can ask her.
Well, what we could do is we could try and set up a place of worship for you. It would not be that hard nor that expensive, but we'll do it in the future with your future earnings.
How much do I need?
I don't know. I
Ah!
don't know nothing about your religion because I don't know people about yours. Right? Maybe we should go to the Dominion and talk to those people and see how they feel about it.
We should.
Oh, we could do it. We could do.
Let's see what
I'm
the.
just not sure if you want to go back home yet.
I mean, it's a whole lot better than this place. Look,
I like the sun a lot.
I don't. It sucks.
Why don't you like it?
It hurts my eyes.
So you saying you don't like it because it causes pain?
That's actually really fun.
Oh god.
That's actually really funny.
That's funny. Fucking.
Donk's
You
waiting
know
for
what?
an
That's a
answer.
good point. That's a good point. When we leave here, I'm gonna take my sunglasses off and stare at the sun.
Are you sure you're not stupid?
It's a fine line.
It is a fine line.
Ah, I want to drink.
Oh, we could go drinking as well. Why don't we end the night there and we can go get some booze? We can make Donk believe he's gambling.
Sounds great. Let's go
Ooh,
do that.
drinking and meat and gambling. That's a good night.
Sure. And you guys go back to what was it? The pit. I don't remember what the bar was called with the pig.
I don't remember. I'm the wrong.
Shit. I had it in my head. I don't remember.
Thought we wrote it down, but we were not sure.
Yeah, the roasted pig, the suckling pig. It was something like that.
Oh, yeah, that rings a bell.
Oh, we'll figure it out later. But you guys go back there, and you drink. And I think that's where we're gonna leave this episode, because I think it's a good place to stop.
That sounds great. I was going to say.
Because you look tired,
Dude, I'm so tired. I'm like trying to
He
stay
didn't
up.
even work today. What the fuck, this
I
guy?
know, but I woke up at like fucking like 6 a.m. If I don't take
Yeah.
melatonin, I cannot stay asleep past
Yeah, Purge also
dawn.
said he's having issues staying asleep as well.
Yeah. My call time, we start tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. So I really need to stay up, but I'm like fading real fast.
All right. We'll see you guys when we play next time.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds good.
I'll put it in the thing. It'll probably be same. I'll probably try and do same time next Friday. How long are you in Sweden for? Yeah.
Pulling up my calendar.
Oh.
The calendar doesn't have it. Pulling up Dream League. Dream League ends on the 10th.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I'll try for the 8th, maybe. Cause Alvo needs Friday or Saturday.
Sure.
Sure.
Once we get into playoffs, the days should be shorter, so.
All right.
Okay.
Alrighty,
Going to
sounds
bed.
good.
All right.
Thanks
All
for
right.
playing.
All right. I'll
Bye.
talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.